Gemini, this is your monthly reading for March. This month is a turning point for you. Are you walking away, cutting ties, or embracing change? And are you ready to leave the past behind, Gemini? Can you do that? Can you swallow the past pill and let it go forever? Let's have a look and see which cards you have. Well, your first card out is the Death card. Well, what a card to start off March for you, Gemini. And Gemini, you've been on the ascendancy out of all the signs over the last few months that I've been doing the readings for. You've been liberated. You've had loads of things. But then all of a sudden you sort of did a bit of a U-turn somewhere through February and decided to find your swag bag. And you've been limping along, pulling along and thinking that you need to learn some more lessons. No, Gemini, you don't need to learn more lessons. You need to be every part of this Death card. But death doesn't mean death. Death means transition. Death means transform. Allow a new part of you to come forward. Now, I know you've been working on this and I know you've been honing your skills, but now's the time to actually shut the door on the past and allow those wonderful new ways of doing things to actually be completely in there. Have you been struggling with your confidence? I think you might have been. I think that's half the problem, that your confidence has got in your way and you've gone, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm good enough. Well, I'm telling you now, this month you're starting off with the Death card. So big major arcana card. And that's heralding the start of what March is going to be like for you. You're just going to be flying through the air, Gemini. And as you're an air sign, and as we've got Aquarius, Pluto really ramping up its energy now, you're going places, Gemini. Get used to the idea. Just, be nice. Get on with it. Stop moving forwards. Allow everything to happen. Because your next card out is the Eight of Cups. Traditionally, the Eight of Cups is all about abandonment. What does abandon mean? It means to give up on something or someone. We'll just keep this general. But ultimately, he's walking away. He's walking away to a new future. He's walking away to a new idea, a new concept. Well, as we've just said on the Death card, walk away, close the door on the past because it's not going to serve you anymore. And here that he's walking away from his cups here. He's tried many, many times. Cups is all about giving. And Gemini, have you given too much? Have you given beyond what you should have given? Have you given people far too many chances? Or have you done so much in a relationship that it's no longer sustainable and you finally got the message to yourself of, well, I might stay in the relationship, but I'm going to give less because that's a great idea. Or have you been doing somebody else's job for them at work and you've been putting in 15 hours instead of 10 or 8 or 7 or whatever, you get the gist. If you've been doing too much, just stick to your job role. But anyway, walk away from certain situations. Luckily here on this picture, the sea is nice and calm, which means, do you know what? You're not going to have the problems that you may be inventing in your head. You're going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve and to move forwards because your last card out here is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is saying, now look, I've given you all these swords and I've given you the Death card and I've given you the Eight of Cups. And ultimately, this is the final bit of the message. You got 5 swords to cut away from everything that you've been immersed in from the past that doesn't serve you anymore. You've got the ability to do the things that you want to do. And with the swords, not only can you cut away from anything, but you get clarity because swords are all about our thought processes. And you're getting those moments where you go, I should have done this ages ago. I mean, I don't know what's been stopping me really, but sometimes we're always late to the party and we had that idea in our head going, why didn't I see that before? Well, it was because you weren't meant to see it before. You weren't meant to be doing what you're doing now. And that's very typical of what we've all been going through over the last few weeks and months. February was one heck of a month for transitions. And if you've been having a tough time, well, the Five of Swords has come in here saying, look, although I'm not one of the nicest cards in the pack, and I am a bit about battle, and I'm a bit about sticking to my own point, it's saying you are able to get clarity. And also with the swords, once you get clarity, it means you can move on. You can understand what you need to do. So then I tell you to bundle up these 5 swords together and use them like an ace of swords, the power of the 5 into 1, and use that one sword and say, right, I actually know which direction I'm going in. This is fabulous. So, Gemini, which direction are you going in? Where are you going? How are you doing? Got to pop me a comment. Tell me what's going on. YouTubers, please engage on my channels, please. Please write your comments. Please tell me what's going on in your life, because I need more interaction on YouTube. TikTokers, you're great. You tell me your life stories. I love writing back to all of you. YouTubers, could you just catch up, please? Because I love writing back to the few people who comment on my videos. And on YouTube, can you hit the like and subscribe buttons, please, to my channels? And everybody, I will see you in all my other next week videos. Until then, take care. Goodbye.